of September. Thought I'd better do a video. The last one wasn't up for too long because I upset some people close to me. Sore point really. My fault because I delivered it completely wrong. Yeah, don't really want to dwell on that because it's just don't. The Truth Movement. It's all a bit. I don't know. I think the problem I've got now is because I'm not watching the news. I'm not seeing what drama's going on out there. All I'm seeing is the human race and their energy, and it seems to be quite subdued. There's pockets of fun, like you go out, I've been to a few festivals and done a few social things, and people are having pockets of fun and they're happy to be out. But it's like there's this subduedness about the world. I don't know if it's just me, but it just all feels a bit subdued. There's no other, I don't know how else to describe it. You know, the company I'm working for is currently taking industrial action. My hours have been changed at work, and that's fucking rocked the apple cart. Loads of unhappiness, weird fucking fucked up energy at work and drama. Yeah, it's just a fucking fuckery, to be honest. Up and down the country. It needs to happen because, you know, at the end of the day, we can sit here and talk about whether you're a Conservative or a Labour person, if there was such things. And I'm probably a little bit of both, to be honest. But when it comes to water, electricity, gas, a phone line, for argument's sake, communication of some form, transport, we all use it. Whether that's the roads, whether that's the trains, whether that's the planes, whether that's push bike on a fucking cycle track. We all use that service, and if we all contribute into that service, and that service then gets repaired and up to the best it can be, you can then reduce fares and make the service cheaper for everyone, and it becomes a universal service that looks after itself and doesn't make profit and growth for shareholders. And that's where I think a lot of the systems have gone wrong, because there's certain fundamental services that we all need, like water, clean water, sewers, transport, the other ones I just went through. And I think that's where a lot of mistakes have happened. So when it comes to standing up for those things, it's a pity that a lot of it's been privatised, because it's just room for profit and growth. Because this is the thing that pisses me off about corporations, because if I remember rightly, corporations were first invented, if you like, for things like bridge building. If you were going to build I can't even speak. If you were going to build a bridge over a great big river, you wouldn't do it in 6 months, you wouldn't do it in a year, it would take like 5 years. So you'd have a corporation, almost like a corporation, you know, like, and a board to build that bridge. This profit and growth mentality is never going to end well, is it? Because you're always going to strive to make more profit, so therefore you need more growth. Well, at what point do you stop striving for more profit and growth? When you own everything? When one corporation owns everything? You know, it's just that in itself is enough for me to go, a little bit of a problem there. You know, like I was the kid when I remember my mum there was this Maggie Thatcher was in charge, so it was fucking years ago. It might have even been before her. It might have actually even been before her. Was it John McNo? Who was it before her? I don't know. It's back when we lived in Oakley, so it's got to be no more than 86. So between 1973 and 1986. I must have been about 8 or 9. My mum was going on about some fuel crisis. I think we had a Cortina or a Granada then. Just trying to reminisce. I remember standing on the front porch or the front driveway of the house in Beverley Close. And my mum's going on about the price of fuel or something, and I've gone as a kid, why don't they run cars on water? And my mum's gone, because water doesn't explode. And I've gone, it does. And she's gone, she probably won't remember this. Oh, probably not, I don't know. I don't know. I just answered that as if someone else was in the room then. That was really weird. Well, obviously you, because it's the TV screen. But she's like, what? I said, well, water's H2O. You know, 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. So last time I looked, I think hydrogen exploded. Because that experiment you do at school, where you have the upside down test tube, and you have something underneath collecting the steam, or something, and you can pop it. I can't remember how you do it. How do you do it? Put water in a fucking something and boil it with a flask on the top of it, and it collects in an upside down, it's called a certain experiment, upside down, what's his name, and then you get a thing and you put it in, it goes pop, right? So why can't they invent something that removes the hydrogen from the oxygen before it gets to the engine? Because all the engine needs is an explosion to push the piston up. And then what you could do is then it could run on water, or you could actually, do you know what? It would have made more sense if I'd have said air, because you can run on pressurised air and create pressurised air. That's fucking genius, but no, that wouldn't. Someone's tried that. I think they might not be alive anymore. Anyway, H2O, my mum's like, So I've said there's cars they've tried to run on water or done experiments with it since. So I've always kind of been a little bit like that. And when you're a kid, you think like that, don't you? And I think that's how I feel right now, not being in with the media. Because I'm not in that cesspool of shit. I'm out here going, oh my God, what the fuck, man? You're all acting a bit odd. But I've got no information, so all I can see is everyone's acting a bit odd and I don't know why. And it's like, and I'm not unhappy about the world. I don't know what's going on, what dramas. I'm not depressed like that. I just think the 2 years of this locking everyone up and that drama there has really played with people's mental health, I think, and creativity and well-being, and a lot of people are taking a long while to adjust. And I think right now, because of that, I need to concentrate on creative elements of my life, because my life's a little bit right now. It's a little bit fucked up in the sense of it's just fucked up. You know, there's with work, personal shit that's gone on. I always say my finances, because my finances are pretty good. I don't know, just